Hey guys, Rami here with your second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update for Thursday, December 3rd. We have a huge update from Nancy Pelosi that I was not expecting at all. Like, wow. I think this will totally surprise you too. We talked yesterday a bit more about the bipartisan bill that came out of the Senate, and we also talked about the insane, skinny, tiny bill that Mitch McConnell proposed. The bill that had no stimulus checks, no unemployment boost, and no money for state and local government. And we were expecting a bill from Nancy Pelosi. Well, I think we got something even better, kind of, a huge compromise. Yes, Nancy Pelosi is compromising. After the other two bills came out, she released a statement yesterday with Senator Chuck Schumer. Let's see what they said, then we'll read a little bit more into that statement and see where we go from here. She starts the letter by saying the American people are currently living through the worst stretch of the pandemic. The United States is averaging over 1 million new cases a week. 20% of all patients now hospitalized in the United States have the virus, and the national death toll stands at a very sad 270,000 American souls. Many family budgets and small businesses are at their breaking point. Those are some very crazy and sad numbers. So sad. Then she goes on to say, families all across the country are experiencing the unthinkable, unbearable losses of their loved ones, and many are falling into financial ruin because of the economic fallout of the pandemic. Economists are warning the US economy will fall into double-dip recession without additional federal relief from Congress. This is true, and it's nothing new. Almost every single economist on the planet said that we need a relief package now to avoid a lot of damage in the economy. And they all said it's not a matter of if there will be damage. The economic damage is certain at this point, and every day that goes by without stimulus, the worse our economic future will look. So yes, we need something now. So let's get to the interesting part. She then says, while we made a new offer to Leader McConnell and Leader McCarthy on Monday in the spirit of compromise. Yes, Nancy Pelosi said compromise. This is huge. I can't stress this enough. We believe the bipartisan framework introduced by senators yesterday should be used as the basis for immediate bipartisan bicameral negotiations. Wow, so she did send a proposal yesterday that is different from Mitch McConnell's proposal and different from the bipartisan proposal, but we don't know how much her proposal is. And based on her words here, it almost doesn't matter. She's saying she did send a package, but she's willing to use the bipartisan bill as a starting point for negotiations. So she basically went from a hard line of $2.2 to $2.4 trillion to a starting point of $908 billion. I mean, I'm so surprised and I'm so happy. This is a major shift in the negotiations, and we might finally see an honest attempt at a real negotiation here to reach a bipartisan deal. Let's see what she says next. Of course, we and others will offer improvements, but the need to act is immediate, and we believe that with good faith negotiations, we could come to an agreement. With the imminent availability of the vaccine, it is important for there to be additional funding for distribution to take the vaccine to vaccination. This distribution effort will be led by the states, further increasing the need for funding for state and local governments. Okay, this is not bad at all and doesn't come across as anything harsh. She's saying we'll offer improvements. She wants to add some things, but she's saying offer, not demands. So it's kind of like we'll offer some improvements, and if we can agree on them, great. If not, we need to act immediately. This is big. Then she says the vaccine distribution will be done by the states, so need additional state and local funding. The bipartisan bill calls for $160 billion for state and local funding, and Mitch McConnell's said zero. We know that zero is just silly at this point, so we'll see where they take it from there. Republicans have offered 105 before, and Steven Mnuchin, I think, went as high as 150 or 200, if I remember correctly. A big improvement I think they should recommend here is stimulus checks. We definitely need that. Even Peter Navarro, a White House advisor, just said a couple of days ago that the three most important things we need right now are PPP money for small businesses, stimulus checks, and unemployment money. And I agree. But we also need rental assistance, money for schools, state and local funding, and money for vaccines and testing and tracing, and a couple more things, all of which are in the bipartisan bill. They may need to bump up those numbers just a little bit and add $300 billion for stimulus checks and just call it a day. Vote on it, pass it, sign it, and deliver it, right? I'm thinking a bill that's around 1.3, 1.4 trillion will do the trick at this point. Then she ends the letter by saying, in light of the urgency of meeting the needs of the American people and the hope that the vaccine presents, it's time for Leader McConnell to sit down with Democrats to finally begin a true bipartisan effort to meet the needs of the country. What a major shift and a huge surprise. And I mean, here are my thoughts. I think this compromise is triggered by the fact that the vaccine is just around the corner. Pfizer is already approved in the UK, and I'm sure the FDA will follow suit very, very soon. By the end of the year, the US can secure enough vaccines for about 25 million people. This is very good news. Obviously, for those who are willing to take it, that's a different story. And this will lead to hopefully eventually getting us back to normal and opening up the economy. So Nancy Pelosi is probably thinking if they don't do anything now, then in a couple of months later, after having the vaccine, maybe we won't need a stimulus bill or we'll need something even smaller. I don't know, just thinking out loud. What do you guys think about all of this? Why do you think Nancy Pelosi is willing to compromise now? And do you think we'll finally get a stimulus package soon after this negotiation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I can't believe she turned down a $1.9 trillion deal a few weeks ago and now is willing to negotiate a $900 billion deal. My, how things have changed. Let's just hope they actually agree on something and pass it quickly, just sometime before the end of the year, hopefully before December 11th, when they have to pass this government shutdown thing. And now listen, if you're going to do any online shopping with your stimulus money that's coming up, make sure to sign up for Rakuten with the link below. You'll get a $40 bonus when you spend $40, and you'll get a ton of cash back from all your favorite stores. They have some amazing offers right now with 10% cash back, 12%, even 15% and more. All you have to do is sign up and click over to your favorite store through Rakuten, and that's it. You'll automatically earn the cash back and get free $40 as a bonus. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos and new content for you. Also, make sure to check the link in the description for the Yara savings account. It's a savings account that is FDIC insured, and it gives you interest with a lottery system. If you use the link below, you'll get 100 tickets when you deposit as little as $25 for a chance to win up to $10 million. Then you'll get a weekly ticket for every $25 that you deposit. I think this is the future of banking, as it encourages savings to earn more chances at winning a large prize. Also, don't forget to get your free stocks from Webull, potentially worth up to $1,600 when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. All the links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.